We've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
And off we go from Denver. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Red, 50-60 Pittsburgh. 56. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Now a carry for the Broncos, right for the Chargers. It's Melvin Gordon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, for Melvin Gordon, he's certainly up for this one. He's going to get a chance at least twice a year to take on his former teammates, as he spent 5 years in a Charger uniform, but now he'll be doing his work against his old mates. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. His throw is going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but now it's 3rd down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Zoom, fellas, let's go. You gotta be right. Don't be scared of it.
Block working out of the gun. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The return is Reed. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Good job, yo. Let's go now.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. That's a baby shot. Slam, slam, slam. Check it back, check it back.
Here's Herbert. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Herbert. That's caught by Hollister. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Out, 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 out. Check 15, check 15.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Move. We got 4. We got 4. He's check smash. He's cracked.
Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. He'll hand this one off to Gordon. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Ready, go. Mike, 56, right there.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Lock. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Let's go, baby. 56. Delta. 56. Check 56. 65. 65. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Jackrabbit. Go.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo. Check 25. Single.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Gordon again, the ball.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
56.
He'll give it to Gordon in the shotgun. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Strong right. Set hot. 4 down. I got 87.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
And And McManus able to put it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They run with Jackson out of the gun. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Chargers. That's the end of the
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it brings up 3rd down.
2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Check.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. 2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammate's going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react and see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight.
Shotgun snap to Lock. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Danielle Hunter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Lock throwing on target to Fant. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
On the play. It's now third down.
On third and long, it's Lock. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rashawn Jenkins picks it off, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. Second and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Bradley Chubb, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Third down.
Third and long, it's Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
11 yards. It's now fourth down.
He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
13-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Throwing again. Lock. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 39 yards there. A big one.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Keep playing hard.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. They fake the handoff, now Lock. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Now a run with Cook. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's
third down, Dalvin Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Now 4th down.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. Cook. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Here we go. 30 base. Let's go. Watch that in. Tight end's right.
Now Gordon on 4th down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch tight end. Kim.
From the gun, it's Lock. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by McManus is good. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Time to go to work.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily...
And that's caught inside the 35. Charger touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now they run to the gun with Gordon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, Lock. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Mike's 56. We own them. We own them. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Wahoo!
Lock taking the snap at 1. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
If you know, you know. If you know about the carport, the trap door supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Hey.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's Jackson. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
At the 23-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards.
Herbert.
Chargers first down.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Complete to Dalvin.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Touchdown, defense.
No street. Jab 60. Jab 60. You ain't got nothing. Jab the street. Jab the street.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to look for Allen, and that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers, 47 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Shift, shift.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Deep 3. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off inside the 10. He's got daylight. The 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, I think we all know the turnovers have a way of deciding games, and before you say something snarky, I realize that's not particularly astute. But in this case, how about the evidence right here in the 3rd quarter? They've got the lead, moving the football, things looking good. And then...
Yeah, so now a flip on the scoreboard with that pick 6, and I don't know, the rest of the second half shaping up to be very interesting. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense, everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and they decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. On the run, this is Jackson. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And he finds Cook. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 18 big yards on that one and a Charger first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Hey, I'm coming. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Again, Herbert. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Chargers 7.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Carry for Edwards and able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
He was brought down.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Game at 14. Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that one back. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think, a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Alpha. Mike, 56, right there.
Block off of play action. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Locked and handed off here to Gordon. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That second down play nets a -4.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Block working out of the gun. Oh, he'll air this one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Jerry Jeudy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have broken the tie.
For the extra point.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through, all the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Herbert on 1st down now. That's caught by Hollister. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A big spot for the rookie Herbert. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go right here now. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Here we go, here we go. Check, Mike 27. Let's go.
To throw again, Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
27, check 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cut 19, cut 19. Check 13, check 13. Check smash, check.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. Got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Mike 27, Mike 27.
first down. Justin Herbert. This pass complete to Higgins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Mikey 18.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 58's the money. 58's the money. You're trash. You're trash.
Go street. Check 37. Check 37. Shoot.
Now Herbert. And it's caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jacob Hollister. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
Let's see if they can do just that. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Even. 4 down. Even.
To throw is locked. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he is going to lose yardage here. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
But that sets up a big 3rd down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play for OT? Or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Lock to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, That gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Chargers.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Check. Check 99. Check 99.
Street. Warrior 17.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Second and 7.
19 tight.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. All day. Switch. Tight dog.
Trap 60.
First throw in overtime for Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 15 yards on the play. First down. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
They're starting to put together a nice drive. Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop.
2nd and 5 at the Broncos.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike 27.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Oh, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with the pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. We know there's already a spotlight on this rookie quarterback, an even bigger spotlight here in overtime of this game, a costly pick.
No doubt about that, but here's the key. Game's not over. He may very well get another shot at this thing, so now he's got to go to the sideline, hope his defense picks him up, and be ready to go back out there and maybe make a similar throw, hopefully successfully the next time.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Ready. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, we got tight ends left. 4 down.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gain of 13, it's a first down. Down lock. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
60 outlaw. 4 down. Check. 4 down. Slam.
On 2nd and 12, Lock. Incomplete.
Lock's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Lock. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. This to win it in overtime. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on fourth down.
Move. We got 4. We got 4.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
Got it. Tight right. Ready?
They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. $14-yard line, 2nd and 11. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right. Hey. 4 down.
From the gun, it's Locke. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder,